Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Amanda. I hope everyone has had a wonderful day today. Today's video is going to be one that some have been waiting for. If you're not interested in the drama among other channels or the falling out of channels, this is not going to be a video you enjoy, so just keep that in mind. This video and intro are likely to be lengthy, so go ahead and grab a snack or a drink. I do want to preface this video with a few thoughts overall. Firstly, I'm only showing receipts and behaviors of the channels involved over the most recent falling out. I am not addressing any previous situations or behaviors. While all of this was happening, a constant reoccurring theme I was observing from the viewers was them just feeling confused. Now, as the saying goes, there's every side and the truth lies somewhere in the middle. I'm sure there's aspects to this situation I'm not aware of or that I didn't get the receipts for. I am not making this video for anyone to make any decisions on who they should support or shouldn't support, because at the end of the day, that's a decision that only you can make. You should never feel you can no longer support someone based off of what others say or think. I am only here to provide the receipts that have been provided by the parties involved in this falling out to allow the subscribers, you guys, who are interested in how this all played out in its entirety. Now, I'm not going to call this a drama because in my personal belief, all of the parties involved felt that there was some kind of friendship, and they have all felt a sense of betrayal or have hurt feelings. Secondly, I will be linking any place that I got information for this video. That way you guys can go and conduct your own research and come to your own conclusions or opinions. Thirdly, please be respectful in the comment sections. I know this is something I don't really need to say, but with everything going on, I am going to preface. During these screenshots, I did everything I could to make sure people are redacted. However, I didn't redact creators. If you know who the people are who are not creators, please do not call them out. Also, this goes without saying, don't attack, harass, or bully any creator seen or mentioned during these screenshots. You are, of course, welcome to give your opinion and thoughts, but I really ask you guys to keep it respectful in the comment section. And I wanted to explain the reason I did not redact any creators is because I believe as a creator, no matter where you go, there is some kind of power imbalance as you own a channel and you create content. If you are speaking poorly of others, it is a reflection of your channel, whether that's on YouTube, Discord, Twitter, or any platform. Now, as we get into the screenshots, I want to explain how these are set up. That way there's not much confusion. The screenshots on the left are screenshots that were shared. The screenshots on the right are from a screen recording that I personally took screenshots of. So there is a lot of overlay with the screenshots on the right. So there are times when the right side continues on to the next slide and there's nothing on the left. If you're wanting to read everything in detail, you are going to have to pause your screen. I am not going to read through these screenshots. It would take far too long. I may stop at a few points just to provide a little bit of context and information, but for the most part, I am not going to be reading these. If you have no interest in what these screenshots have and what they show, feel free to skip ahead. I think the screenshots and everything will take maybe 12 to 15 minutes. So if you want to skip ahead through that, you can. And again, everything will be linked below where I have retrieved this information. So if you want to do your own due diligence and look into this, you are more than welcome to. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start sharing the screenshots with you guys. Okay, in this area, I did just want to clarify because this has kind of bled into other areas and caused somewhat of a Twitter issue. I put Xylie's tweet here because it was referred to in this part of the Discord, this comment that was being made. And I wanted people to see Xylie's actual tweet. Nowhere in Xylie's tweet does it insinuate who she was referring to. This is a situation where I think if you make assumptions and you speculate, you could very well be wrong and cause more damage. So just be careful when you guys are watching things about your speculation and your conspiracy theories, because Xylie's made it clear since this all kind of came out that this tweet was not about their situation. So I just wanted to clarify that. This is another scenario I want to provide a little bit of context to. One of the issues has been with AZ kind of claiming that JJ was demanding her to take the video down. So JJ did share that this was the conversation between her and T-Spiracy, where she did ask her, she didn't demand her removing the video. It says right here, would you consider taking the video down? This was AZ's response. So just clarifying that as well. Those last several screenshots were more context that the screen recording provided than what the screenshots shown by the other parties included. So it does provide some context. These next couple of slides show slides that Jackie and that side of the party, which ones that they shared. I'm not sure if this is correct in my assumption. Please keep in mind this is an assumption of mine. I believe these were after AZ had left the Discord, so she did not see this part of the screenshots that were shared. Okay, so the next bit is going to be how some people involved have been commenting and things that they have been saying in other people's chats. So we're going to go over that, and I am going to provide a little bit of context to some of these situations. I do want to explain the people who are blocked out like this were moderators to Charlotte's channel. Some of them are no longer. But when Charlotte claims she isn't sure what people mean by her moderators kind of talking poorly, in some of these instances, you can see where some of the comments made are not very nice towards other people. And like I said, or maybe I haven't said yet, I'm going to say here in a little bit, moderators are a reflection of your channel. This is the screenshot a lot of people have seen. I felt it was important to include this because a lot of talk is going on about Charlotte lending money and it becoming public knowledge. I just wanted to clarify, this is all of the screenshots showing that Julie did in fact pay back Charlotte. So I understand if Charlotte wants to provide her side of how this went down for her. I think everybody should be able to tell their side and be valid in that. However, whenever this is mentioned on Charlotte's channel, the few times it has been, there's a lot of deflection happening. And I would assume that is because feelings are hurt. And that's just something to keep in mind. But Julie has paid back all the money. As far as this becoming a public knowledge, yes, Julie is the one who talked about it in public, but that was because Charlotte had a conversation with a third party about her lending money to Julie. You can make whatever opinion you want if you think that that is a good way to conduct yourself or not. I'm not going to insert any opinion on that. But with that being said, Julie felt that if Charlotte was having this conversation with one person, she likely was having this conversation with multiple. So when it was brought to her attention, she got defensive and she wanted to share the full screenshots. So we have to bear that in mind. Julie maybe would not have decided to share this information. This is a what if, but if nobody went to Julie and let Julie know that Charlotte was talking about lending her money, then she wouldn't have felt compelled to talk about it publicly. This is a situation where I think both parties kind of played into this a little bit. And again, I think this boils down to feelings being hurt and feeling betrayed, feeling like there was friendship when there really maybe wasn't friendship, or friendships fall apart, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it sucks that this has happened for the public to consume and be a part of. Okay, so I did want to mention this briefly. Here, this is Charlotte's memberships, and the perk for her memberships is member-only live streams. And someone did send me this, a screen recording of Charlotte's membership tab. Now, take this what you will. There is a possibility that live streams happened that were deleted, but as creators, if you are offering a service and people are paying you additional money, you should be fulfilling that service. So if your perk is members only live streams and they are being charged monthly, it is my opinion that at least once a month you should be fulfilling that service. Again, I don't know if there were live streams that were done that aren't deleted. This was just the screenshot or screen recording I was given. So take this what you will with it. And I did want to share with you guys, this whole members only thing is a little weird to me. And this is my opinion. You can have a members only Discord. I don't see an issue with that. But if it's a perk to your memberships, you should be including it as a perk to your memberships like this creator does. That way, anyone who is joining your membership, maybe on a replay, and they don't check the community tab, they will know that this is something that they have access to. It only takes about 24 to 48 hours for YouTube to review any edits to your memberships. And if you're running memberships, you should know how they operate. And I'm not saying Charlotte doesn't know how they operate, but this would be a good CYA for her. That way it wouldn't be something that people can call into question on, was it a favoritism thing on who was allowed into the Discord? I don't know if that's what she was doing. I hope she was informing all of her members. It looked like she had a post on her community tab for the members informing them of this Discord. But this is a way to CYA, and it allows everybody who is a member to know that they have access to this. This is something that's been brought up quite a bit. On the left is a screenshot that was shared. On the right is Katie's full tweet, and this deals with Jennifer Falk. I really don't understand how she fits into all of this, to be honest, or for her to be labeled lifer. I understand parts of the situation and how it got there, but it seems very childish to me. But I did want to clarify that Katie Joy publicly acknowledged that you shouldn't assume that that email was from Jennifer Falk. But when it was showed before, it was just kind of brought up on screen and then swiped away really quickly. So I just wanted to provide clarification that even Katie knew that this was probably not Jennifer, not to assume it was her. All right, guys, so those were all of the screen recordings. Now I'm going to get into my final thoughts and conclusions. So now I understand a lot of the argument and context has changed and truces have been made. So this is not an attempt to stir the pot again. This is just for those who wanted to have answers and felt that you weren't getting them. I understand there's a lot to decompress from this situation. In reviewing the screenshot comparisons, in my opinion, it is very easily to be seen that large parts were kind of left out of the conversation between the screenshots and the screen recording. In my opinion, the screen recording that provides more information does provide more context, the argument and fallout that happened. I'm not trying to insinuate that the people who shared the screenshots had lied or altered them. They just left stuff out. Again, I don't know what that was. It just didn't provide full context. Maybe they felt that it wasn't pertinent. Now, looking at the falling out, it seems very emotionally driven, in my opinion. At the beginning, I think AZ wanted people to hear her out about Ren, and those that were communicating with her in the Discord were confused and didn't really understand where she was coming from. And it was one of those situations where it should have been an agree to disagree about that topic. However, it does appear that emotions were heightened. I don't believe a common ground would have been made. They should have just walked away. There was an additional argument occurring at the same time about AZ's Discord and a subscriber. I do understand during that how probably both parties felt. However, it does seem to me that the subscriber was kind of instigating the argument by asking other people and continually bringing up. It seemed that she wanted to be reassured or validated about her side of that argument. But it ended up getting dragged out longer, and it included other people that didn't have to be. Subsequently, AZ reacted and went to her platforms to discuss her experiences with the Discord and creators about the situation. Whether you agree with how she decided to conduct herself or not, it is every creator's right to respond or make a video, and there are no limits to that. When it comes to Charlotte and others feeling that they were silenced, she had the ability to talk. She just didn't want to. We're all people. We all have free will. And no one in this situation were silenced from what I can see. Some just decided to be more vocal than others. But that's the choice that they made. In addition, like I said at the beginning, if you're a creator, any actions you do are a representation of your channel. And as shown, some of these screenshots show Charlotte was discussing the situation overall in other chats, even though she wasn't talking about it on her channel, which is her right. I'm not judging her from that, but she wasn't being silenced. Also, I want to talk about the moderators. In my opinion, moderators are a representation of a creator. I understand as creators, we can't tell mods what to do or how to act because they're people, again, of free will, and they have their own minds. But since they are a reflection of your channel and things are being said or done with you as their representation, you have the ability to have a conversation with them. In most cases, I think it's in your best interest as the creator, if they're causing havoc, to just ask them if they want to stop being so aggressive or assertive, and if they are willing to and remain mod, or if not, and take their wrench away. It does seem in recent days that Charlotte has gone through with that. I don't know if that was because people turned their wrenches in or she decided to unmod them herself. Either way, it does look like she's taking some of the constructive feedback, which is awesome. At the end of the day, all of this is up to the subscribers. And if they feel that the damage that's been done can be taken back. To wrap this video up, I think everyone involved played their own roles. Everyone made mistakes. I really hope no one was wanting this to happen or cause harm, because at the end of the day, creators and subscribers all have had feelings hurt during this situation. And at the end of the day, creators are built from their subscribers, and subscribers are the foundation for a channel's success. Subscribers, in my opinion, should never feel they need to get involved or pick a side. They should be able to and allowed to watch whoever, whenever, and support whoever, whenever, without being questioned or without being treated differently. I hope this video has made sense. I hope you guys all have a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. If you have any suggestions for other content or topics to cover, please let me know. Otherwise, I hope you all have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you guys are. And until next time, bye.